Oh boy, decisions, decisions, decisions. Where, oh where do I go next? Well, I suppose maybe doing something for, at the Golden Hand would be the best way to go in this regard. But let's see. Let's give a round of drinks to people. Have you given any more thought to buying a round of drinks? You'll be here a while if you do. Yes, I'm willing to give it a try. Have a seat then. Folk filter in as they finish their work for the day. Hey! Andreas here says he's buying drinks for everyone. Before you get too excited, I'd like to say a few words about the man Tassing just lost, Otto Zimmermann. I know it's hard to think about anything but the Duke's soldiers right now, but just listen for a moment. I can see everyone here. Who are these people? Pilgrims, I guess? Otto was a good man. He stuck up for the people, He was a fine carpenter, like his father before him. Tassing has lost a fine man. Hopefully St. Peter. Christian evangelist and the first bishop of Rome, patron saint of fishermen. His reward in heaven will be equal to his good deeds on earth. To Otto. Oh, is that a lunch connect? Oh, neat. Everyone, please exercise moderation. Do not drink too heavily in Otto's memory. We aren't Lutherans. Most prominent of the Protestant branches, Lutherans were banned from propagating their ideas in the Holy Roman Empire and suffered severe persecution for release. I went to a Lutheran daycare when I was younger, and they were all really nice people. Too late. Oh, he's drunk. Martin Bauer, quote unquote, drunk. Packed house. Who can I talk to? Hey, Werner. Di questa tecnica bolognese, ma non le ho viste persona. Sì, I risultati sono piuttosto notevoli, te lo assicuro. I don't know any, Italian. Master Maler, thank you for the drink. Care to join us? The other doctors and I are having quite the chat. Oh, if you don't mind, I'd like to listen. Oh, if you don't mind, I'd like to listen in. Certainly, I'll introduce you. Gentili dottori, permettetemi di presentarvi Andreas Maler, un maestro artista de Norimberga. Marcantonio Orsi, Vincenzo Ambrosi, and Angelo Gaccarni are esteemed doctors from Bologna, traveling to Flanders. I'm afraid I don't speak Italian and my Latin isn't that good, but it is a pleasure to meet you. Jetmand vans ons spreekt Duits, ik spreek wel een beetje Netherlands. I'm sorry, I don't know Dutch. Parlez-vous français? Do you speak French? Oui. I can't speak French or Dutch, only English. Only English? Oh, I know English as well. French and English should be fine. Oh, neat! That's the, that's like Middle English, I think, then. Di cosa stavamo discutendo? La naturalis historia di Plinio il Vecchio. È una merda. È una merda. It's a shit. È inutilmente riduttivo. Andreas, nous parlons de l'histoire naturelle de Pline le connaissez-vous? Andreas, we were talking about Pliny's natural history. Do you know it? Aha! Sarebbe divertente perché mai un artista dovrebbe conoscere la naturalis historia. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering these languages. I think it's I'll think it's shit. That's really cute. Marcantonio pense que c'est trop critique. Marc Antonio thinks that's overly critical. Vous connaissez, Andreas? Do you know it, Andreas? I've read through it a few times for pleasure. I'm not gonna try that. That's a lot of French, and I'm already bad at French. It's not the sort of thing most people would read for pleasure. Is your interest in medicine or nature? Medicine. Then hopefully you will find this conversation interesting. Dove eravamo? La naturalista storia è una merda. Shit. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Citiamo allora stato il testo nella nostra pratica, quindi di debiato e concluso, non vi pare? A meno che Lioceno non abbia pubblicato un'opera un grado di sostituire quella di Plinio. Certo che no, ma rimane il dubbio se gli errori della naturalista storia siano semplicemente errori di precisione o qualcosa di peggio. God, this is such a multinational, multilingual conversation that I cannot engage in. Persino Colenuccio, il più grande difensore di Plinio, ammette che ci sono errori di traduzione e risaputo. Vero, ma la critica è più profonda. Metta anche in discussion le fonti arebe a cui ci affidiamo per identificare le nostre medicine. Tra errori di trazione e fonti inaffidabili perché... Dio? Andreas. Andreas, the debate centers on the quality of natural history's translations. Some also question if Pliny's sources are even valid in the first place. Did we ask our opinion on the matter, Andreas? It's impractical to throw out such a foundational text without suitable replacement. This vigorous criticism should be heard as a call for learned men to compare their own experiences to what's in the text. Doing so will refine mankind's knowledge for the betterment of all. Non sapevo ci fosse un artista filosofo tra noi. Molte grazie, Aristotele. Che scortesia, Dr. Stolz. Non c'è niente di sole, Andreas. Apologies, Andreas. Non è morto qualcuno chi alla vigilia di San Giovanni? Angelo è la persona a cui abbiamo brindato. Andreas ha offerto. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Andreas. My German is so poor I didn't understand. Oh my god. Don't trouble yourself over it. Did you know the man well? Yes, I considered him a friend. Then I pray for that he is near to God. Eroi di quando è successo o meglio subito dopo. Andreas, I was just telling them that I was there after the murder happened. That's right, Dr. Stolz and his neighbor were the first people on the scene. Well, was that all what all the commotion was about? It woke us up, but we didn't know what was happening. Interesting. Did you see anything unusual around that time? I called out for the innkeeper. He and his bow came out and looked confused. Boy, yeah. Anything else? Shit. Was Gilbert, but I heard that there was an accident by the town hall. Non è stato un incidente, qualcuno è intenzionalmente tolto i fermi e legname che è precipitato sulla testa di quel povero uomo. It's not uomo, I saw a man. Andreas, I'm just telling them it wasn't an accident. That Otto was murdered. As he arrived on the scene, Dr. Stolz saw a suspicious figure lurking in the darkness. What? What? It was a murder? It appears so. I pray thee catch the culprit and give him justice he deserves. Do you remember anything else about that night? Non Jebian Pure Kulon. No, I'm afraid not. Ah well, the entire evening is still shrouded in mystery. It was nice meeting you, gentlemen, but I must attend to other business. Safe journeys. Merci infiniment. Que Dieu soit avec vous. Many thanks. God be with you, Andreas. Oh, Andreas. Yes, Fona? Theology background. Gave an annoying opinion on Pliny's natural history. Mentioned Werner's role in Otto's body. Twice. Maybe it's nothing, but the murder has got me in mind turning over possible suspects. I've seen Otto and Martin Bauer I'm talking a great deal in last week. He really loves the fact that I involved him in this, like he's important to it. I can't guess what the matter was, but you should know there's something strange about Martin. Well, he's a strange man. No, I don't mean his personality. There's something else. A year before you came to Tassing, I treated young Martin Bauer for an injury. He cut his side open falling on a rough fence post. The wood was jagged and tore the skin considerably. It healed quickly enough, but it left a bad scar about 8 inches long and 4 wide. What's so strange about that? I examined him for a minor rash a month ago. He doesn't have the scar anymore. It's completely vanished. I understood. Understood. Thank you, Werner. Think nothing of it. Listen, I've occasionally thought poorly of you, but I realize you're an honest and hard-working man. The people of Tassing should be proud to have you. I appreciate the sentiments. Until later, Andreas. I hope that's not the whole time. We have Martin's scar. I want to go see hi to that Landsknecht, because that sounded interesting. I wish I could have been involved more with that conversation, but just so much conversation in languages my character does not know. Samuel. Andreas Maler, right? You're staying here at the Golden Hand, aren't you? Excuse me, I don't think we've met. How do you know my name? People say you got the Abbey's prior killed a few years back. That may be logically true, but it's not a fair description of what occurred. I didn't say it was fair. It's what people say. I was just telling young Han and Fabian about the life of a Landsknecht. A Landsknechts, I knew it. Mercenaries found throughout the Holy Roman Empire in service to the Imperial Army. They are known for their colorful and flamboyant fashion, their ferocity, and their short lifespans. Yeah, because they were always fighting. They also were badasses. What's the pay like? Is it dangerous? No shit, he's a mercenary. 4 golden a month, and yes, it's dangerous. Mind that you do have to pay for your own equipment. How much? 13 to 15 golden. Damn, that's more than 10. God damn it. Yes, it is. It's 3 to 5 more than 10. Do you have 10 golden? Oh, no, I don't have any golden. See what I'm dealing with here, Mahler? You, boy. Me? But he's a fucking giant. I just realized that. Like, if he stands up, he is like Andreas only comes up to his shoulder, I think. Yes. You look like you're from a family that isn't completely impoverished. Want to join up? The boy is my apprentice. Oh, my apologies. No offense intended. I understand your instincts, though. Caspar is a fine lad. I'll never let you down, Master Andreas. Well then, would you be interested in playing a card game to pass the time? Playing Landsknecht. I'm not familiar with the game. I'll explain the rules as we go. They're simple. Want to play? Why not? The rules are simple enough. Pay attention, boys. If you forget everything else, remember that you want to see a card that matches what's in front of you get dealt into the center. That means you win. If you see matching cards going into the discard pile, your chances of winning are going down because there's only 4 of a kind in a deck. Now, at the start of each hand, everyone has to ante in money to play. With 4 players, we each ante a penny. After the ante, the dealer shuffles, then deals 1 card to every player at the table, starting with himself. So I got the So 1, D, King, B. All cards are dealt face up in this game, so we all know what we're dealing with. The value of the card is is only important if we run through the whole deck, but it may influence your strategy. In this game, the queen is the high card, followed by the king, then the farmer. So... does he have the high card then? Each turn, you can raise by the ante, stay, or fold from the game. Seems simple. 40 cards in the deck, 3 besides my own will result in a victory. I think I can figure the odds I'll win. 24, 7 stuff. Stay. However, if any player raises, every other player must meet the raise. I guess I got a bet. When all players are finished, we deal 3 cards into the discard pile. Then we bet again. Bet. Then 1 goes in the middle. If it matches any player's card, that player wins. If it doesn't match, we go through another round until someone wins or we run out of cards. Oh, wow. So far, things are going pretty good for me. Congrats, Hans. You would have won the money if we were playing a real hand. We run out of cards, the highest card wins. If multiple players have high cards, the highest suit wins. Leaves high, followed by hearts, bells, and then acorns in the bottom. Leaves, hearts, bells, acorns. Alright, let's play a real game now. Okay, I have King of Hearts. So I have the second highest potential hand. So let's bet. 5. So I have a 31% chance. 5. I'll stay. Oh. I'll bet. Stay. 31.2% chance. I'll bet. I'll bet. Oof. Getting rougher for me. I'll bet one more. Let's go one more time. Damn it. Damn it, Hans. Now that one hand has been dealt, the dealer hands the deck to the player on his left. He is now the dealer for the next hand. That was unfortunate. Damn it, Hans. Ooh, okay. I'll fold this round. See what it looks like. Oh, can we have some beer, Samuel? Why not? Master Maler's paying. Here you are, boys. Enjoy. Thanks. I like Mr. Sana. Dad says she brings food to the men working on the rat house. My dad said she's always over there. Seems weird. Maybe it's just Christian charity. Come on, boys. Back to the game. Hope Hans loses some money. Hans! God damn it, Hans. Continue. Ooh, okay. King Acorn. Oh, he has King Heart. Shit. Ooh, I'm folding, like... I'm folding because... Yeah, I'm folding. This is... Yeah, there's no chance we're gonna win. Have you traveled far, Samuel? I suppose, all over the Empire and down south. Bavaria, Milan, Pavia, Milan. One of the largest cities in Europe, Milan was once a major city-state in the Italian peninsula before becoming part of the Spanish Habsburg Empire. It is an economic and cultural power due to its position along central trade routes. Must be really far away. I never heard of any of those places. Pavia? I heard about that battle, I think. You fought the French? French and Italian. Swiss too. Beat them all. I saw the King of France humiliated as my brothers took him prisoner and led him from the field. If I die in my sleep tonight, I can say that I basked in glory for one day of this miserable life. Come on, beat Hans. Why is the queen higher than the king? Because Our Lady is the patron of all Landsknechts. I chose to honor her in this way. That's neat. Well done, Fabian. I mean, Samuel might lose at this point, unless he's gonna cheat. Okay, 2, king, 1. Ugh. Stay. Stay. Let's bet. Oh, that old. Oh, let's keep playing. I'm gonna lose, but you'll get to see how bad a gambler I am. I'm always bad at gambling mini games and video games. Slowly running out of money, so 5. Let's bet. Ooh. We'll bet. Yay! Let's keep going. This might be just the gambling episode. 6, 7. I'll bet. Why not? Ah, damn. I will fold. My odds went down below 20%. Why are they called farmers? They're making books and holding guns. It's just what some people call them. Others may call them knaves, undermen, overmen, just they're farmers. Samuel, you are honestly kind of bad at this game, it seems. All in. He's all in. If he loses, he's done. 7 of hearts, eh? I'll bet. Oh, no, that's not good. I'll fold. Yep. Oh, the 7. Oh, if I just waited a little longer. Damn it. Oh, good job, Samuel. One, 5, 3, 6. 6 of leaves. Alright, let's go. Whoever has a 3. Oh, no. Like, Fabian, you are not doing so hot. Alright, let's bet. 7, 4, 5, stay. Bet. Keep betting, let's go. Let's keep betting, go. Let's keep going. Oh my god, this is such a good hand. This is... Oh god, okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 on the field, so that means there's 17 left. Of those, there's still 6. There's still 3 6s. So... I'm just going to keep going, because there's a pretty high possibility. Oh god, that's not good. I'll stay. Fuck it, I'll bet. Damn it! Okay, that was a terrible decision on my part. Man. This dude is actually pretty good. I think he's conning us. Okay, 5 of leaves. Let's go. I don't mind losing, because it's not like I use money for anything. Let's just keep betting. Also, Andreas is rich, so if we're playing for pennies, that's not really much of an issue for him. Oh. Hans keeps winning. It's insane. Just keep going. We're gonna keep going. Okay, King of Hearts. Bet. Bet. I'm all in. Got a half-half chance. Come on. I'm out. Looks like you're out, Andreas. Tough luck. Not my day, I suppose. It's all right, Master Andreas. I know you did your best. Thank God I have aught to fall back on. Well, I didn't really learn. I did learn about going to the rat house, I guess. Maybe I mentioned that human is... Go check that out. I think the last person I can talk to is Joshua over here. Barbara over here, it looks like. Are you the man to thank for the drinks? In truth, the drinks are to honor a dear friend who recently passed away. I simply wanted to toast and drink to his memory. A kind gesture. Thank you. Yes, thanks. It was a long road here from Muldorf. We came to visit the shrine of St. Moritz, but the sisters said it's closed because of some trouble. That's one way to put it. Well, our priest told me to take a pilgrimage here after God saved my little goat's life. Squint quizzically. She means the boy, Philip over there. God damn it, Philip, get off that table. Don't curse, Father. Oh, alright. Little boys can be frustrating. Sometimes you can't help but curse. Yeah. Anyway, the boy climbed up in a tree, jumped off, and landed his hand on a board with a nail through it. His arm swelled like a bloated pig in the sun. Must you describe it that way? Well, it did. He had such an awful fever, like he was boiling in his own skin. I prayed to God to save my little goat, and the next day, a miracle. It's true. That very next day. He was very fortunate. It was the Lord's intercession. I asked our priest in Muldorf how to thank God. Since the little goat's arm had swollen so badly, he said we should make a pilgrimage to see the hand of St. Moritz. Philip, off. So you can imagine how disappointed we are that the shrine is closed. This will be resolved soon. It's just a misunderstanding between the peasants and the abbot. You say so. This nonsense in Salzburg has been going on for months. Probably that Martin Luther's fault. Yep. We are still in the middle of the Protestant Reformation. Philip! I'm sorry, the boy won't listen. It's no trouble. He's very drunk. Do I know you? It's possible. I traveled around a bit when I was younger. Ah, that must be it. Thank you for returning the boy. Were you at St. John's Eve? No, we arrived yesterday morning. Why? I'm trying to figure out if someone in town was involved in my friend's death. No, I don't think we could help with that. Alright, thanks anyway. Until next time. Until then. That's all of them. God damn it! What's wrong with you? Blind? Dumb? Calmati, è stato un incidente. Lo giuro. What the hell are you saying? Speak German. Smettila. Cosa vuoi che ti dica? È solo birra. Oh, you want to fight? You came to the right place, fancy man. Martin. Oh shit! I felt. Ooh, that I felt that. Why are they beating him up? I don't think this is how you wanted it to go, is it, Master Andreas? Hey! A man was murdered in this town. His body is barely cold. I bought drinks for you all to remember him and to lighten the burden of his death. I hardly think a drunken brawl is the proper way to remember him. Everyone out! Everyone out! A glimmer of recognition. So a bunch of people, so interesting stuff. Lots of different ways that things could go. Full. Samuel, Grau. Veteran Lunch Connect, Doppelsolver, Double Pay Mercenary, and Recruiter. Okay. Mercantonio. Police Doctor. It's Italian, Latin, and Dutch. Alright, just get all these big ones out of the way. Angelo Garchi, Italian, Latin, and English. And Vincenzo, there we go. And we had a glossary as well. Niccolo Leonicio, 15th century Italian physician and humanist, dedicated himself to correcting mistranslations of Pliny's natural history and verifying existing medical texts. Ah, excellent. Then we had Primus. I had an interesting few hours at the Golden Hand, all told. I met some interesting friends of Werner's. Played. Okay. So I learned a lot about Martin Bauer in that. So now it's time to decide what I'm going to do with my food. I think... Ishlau. Well, first off, I'm going to go look through my options again, and I will decide, and I will tell you which one I decide by the time I get to it. You know what? Alright, so I went through all my options, and I tried to think... I don't know who's going to be most helpful for me, but I decided to just go off of, based off of what I actually wanted to, or I was interested in, who I was interested in talking to. I mean, Balthazar and Stoltz seem cool. I mean, Balthazar especially because he's an inventor, but I'm sure I'll have an opportunity to talk with him soon. The nuns, I've already basically talked to... I think it's just going to give me more information on Guy, and I already have a lot on Guy. He's basically admitted everything to me. The Golden Hand people, I kind of think I've cut off a lot of my access to be able to talk with him. If there's anything that could convince them that help me get like Hannah, I already blew that by accidentally talking to her too early. So yeah, maybe we'll try. We'll talk with Else. We'll go to Else. I'd love to join you. Wonderful. Lenhart will be pleased. Master Maler, so glad you could join us. And my apprentice, Casper. Of course, Casper. Welcome, welcome. I hope you'll enjoy everything I've prepared this evening. Leonard, will you pray before the meal? Who else would? You, Paul, our guests? I apologize, Leonard. Master Maler, forgive me. It's not a problem. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord, amen. Amen, amen, amen. He looks so unhappy. Amen. I must say, Andreas, I'm sorry I never had you sit with us on your first visit to Tassing. Okay, what we got here? Rich people food. Well, he's eating well while the rest of his people starve. I was preoccupied running the mill, you see. Right. Preoccupied. You know how busy your father is, Paul. Leonard is always working on something. Of course, I understand. The mill must be hard to manage. It's all much easier to manage now with the windmill. It's the only one in Bavaria, you know. Well, I've remedied that little lapse in courtesy now. You're getting the best I have to offer. And the best I have to offer is the best in Tassing. So, yeah, he has venison, white bread, and a custard pie. We'll go with the white bread first. Andreas, when you have time, you should come hunting with me, up in the mountains. It's exhilarating. I'll think about it. Good. But enough about Tassing. Tell me how you've made that fortune. How is life in Nuremberg? I have a commission waiting back in Nuremberg, but it's become complicated by increasing demands. The patrons are quite frustrating. I don't even know what I'm painting anymore. I know exactly what you mean. No one acknowledges real work anymore. Of course, I'm raising Paul to be better than all that. The boy's gotta have higher aspirations. What do you want to do, Paul? I'd like to be like you, Master Maler. I love seeing the art in the church. I want to paint like that someday. Not this nonsense again. Do you think I could be an artist, Master Maler, even though I'm a little old to start? Of course you can, Paul. I arrived at this vocation later in life, too. Of course. Abandon your father, Paul. Spit on everything I've done for you, for this family. Leonard, I'm sure Paul was only showing his appreciation for Andreas' vocation and work. He wasn't really actually suggesting... I'm sorry. Oh, by all means, keep talking, else see where it gets you. There's a gun on the wall. I would love to bring it to him. Everyone should have an interest in art, Paul. I'm sure you can find some way to pursue it in Tassing. Don't bother Andreas. He'll be too busy for that sort of thing when he's older. I apologize for my son's ungracious behavior. It's not ungracious, you're being a dick. Eat the venison. Anyway, I'm glad you've come back to Tassing. Given me some real conversation, at least. Have you been busy investigating the murder, Andreas? What business is it of yours, else? Yes, and I haven't much time to give Peter a suspect. Well, with any luck, the Duke will send soldiers here before... Oh yeah, right, this is because they don't account for the fact that I did this after the soldiers have come. I certainly hope this all ends before there's more violence. Maybe the peasants need a little taste of violence to put them in their place. God, he's a dick. One would think our peasants could learn from the failures in Swabia, but, well... God didn't really fashion them for thinking, did he? Oh, God. Oh, God, this man makes me want to punch him. This might have been a bad idea to come here. Well, the peasants are in a hard spot, especially with Gernot's new restrictions. Restrictions affect the townspeople more than the peasants. That's what Otto was fighting for, even if I had disagreed with him. Now that Peter is leading the mob, there's no sense to be made at any of it. It's just out for revenge. But Ulrich says that what the abbot is doing isn't Christian. What? Are you going to tell the abbot of all people what's not Christian, Paul? I mean, I mean, yeah. The Abbey is entitled to profit from the land it owns and retains what it produces, just as we do. Really ought to give him more credit, Leonard. Please, Leonard, not at the table. Fine. I've had my fill anyway, and I'd hate to keep you from your work with more idle chatter, Andreas. Andreas, you really must come hunting with me. It'll be a day you won't ever forget, I promise. With soldiers surrounding the town, are you sure that's safe? They're surrounding the peasants. If we want to hunt, we can hunt. I'm investigating Otto's murder. A hunt hardly seems appropriate. If it would help, I can tell you what I know, and I know a fair deal. Alright, fine. Excellent. There's no need to rush off right after a meal, so speak to me again when you're registered and ready to go. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at Vespers, so I have one more thing I can do. And that didn't give me anything. Except show off how fucking awful it was. He is. So I'm gonna do a couple things real quick. First off, I'm gonna go and see if I can talk to Hannah real quick. Oh, Paul. See if there's any more leads I can advance with. Oh, hello again. Seems like we all came out of the brawl all right. It would seem so, yes. Tavern fights are dangerous. Never know who you'll run into, especially in a place with a lot of strangers. Saw a fight back in Muldorf. Wish I hadn't. Watched a man die right in front of me. A tavern fight? Men can die anywhere, I suppose. Just don't expect it when you're having a beer. Thing is... I shouldn't. Never mind. What is it? It's just with the talk of a murder in the town made me think of something. If you knew something that could help me find a killer, please do. Asked for help with Otto's murder. Said little boys can be frustrating. Expressed sadness about Otto's death. Said something nice about Otto. I don't want to gut an innocent man in trouble, but... That man, the one they call Martin, who started the fight with the foreign doctor. It looks like someone I knew back in Muldorf. A young man named Jobst Forber. I already knew that. He's the one who killed the poor man in the tavern 6 years ago. This past April. Just flew out of town as fast as legs could carry him. Never saw him again. Until today. Maybe. Oh, I'll let you get on with your day. Until later. Until then. Interesting. Oh, I already knew that. Is the Lunch Connect still here? Let's see what he has to say. Lunch Connect saw surrounding the town. I suggest leaving while you have the chance. I'm trying to stop this before it gets out of hand. Things seem quite out of hand already, Master Maler. He is massive. Unless someone gets these peasants to calm down, the Duke's soldiers will spill blood. Master Andreas? Would you mind not terrifying my apprentice? You're the one putting him in the harm's way by staying here. If the truth terrifies him, maybe you should do the responsible thing and leave before things get violent. May God prepare you both for what is to come. He had nothing to add. Hello, Master Maler. Anything I can do for you? That was some fight, wasn't it? Yes, I'm glad it didn't get out of hand. Samuel is a helpful if expensive guest to have on hand. No matter now. Fights aren't common in Tassing, but I suppose it was just a matter of time. Otto's death and all the revolts around, everyone's on edge, especially the pilgrims. Everyone seems to have an opinion about that. You were pretty vocal against Otto the other day. What was that about? Just what I said then. I don't want anyone to get hurt, especially now. I've already had one death in the Tassing, we don't need any more. That doesn't explain why you spoke out. Otto never advocated for violence. Golden Hand relies on pilgrims and travelers for its business, Andreas. If Otto got his way, everything would be chaos, Swabia is burning as it is. We need the law to live civilized lives, Andreas. What Otto was advocating for scared me. Fabian mentioned you spend a lot of time over by the rat house. You must have gotten very familiar with the construction mechanisms, and you'd know Otto's patterns. Stop Golden Hand fight, calm. Look, Andreas, you're right. I don't like what Otto was advocating, and I disagreed with him. But I was going up to the rat house to try and talk him out of opposing the abbots. Not to try and kill him. I have a business and a son to look out for. I want to avoid the violence, not cause more of it. I'll keep that in mind. Please, you have to believe me. I want to protect Tassing. I need to get back to work. Until later, Andreas. Until then. Learned that little tidbit. Anything else we can do? Yes, actually. Well, Martin caused quite the fight the other night. Does he start fights often? No, not usually. I'd heard he used to be quite the troublemaker, but he's been kind to Nico and me. Agnes had to bring Cat back around when he came back. She fell into a dead faint. That does sound like Cat. He was a known thief while I was here years ago. Well, he may be rough at times, but he's never stolen from the inn, as far as I know. And I keep a sharp eye. Ah, interesting. Thank you, Hannah. Anything else, Master Maler? No, nothing. Until later. So we do know a bit about that. The thing is, like, both of... I need to talk with Martin Bauer. I need to see if Martin has gotten one of those pieces of paper. So we're gonna go over to him real quick and talk with him. After 1 second. There we go. Sorry, was keeping an eye on something. Ah, Andreas. How are you feeling after that brawl? Looks like you escaped the worst of it. I have a cautious nature. Oops. I have a cautious nature, I suppose. Well, you didn't miss out on much, so I guess I'm the fool in all this. Anything I can do for you? Martin, who are you? What do you mean? Who is Jobsforber? Who? Someone told me you'd look a lot like a man who goes by that name. A man who killed someone in a brawl in Muldorf a few years back. Well, so what if I look like him? I'm from Tassing and I didn't kill anyone in a tavern fight. I didn't say it was a tavern fight. Oh, we were just in on one. I got confused. Werner Stoltz said you lost a scar. A big one. What? I got that scar when I was a kid. It got better. Brigitta told me you're not Martin. Brigitta told me you're not Martin. She did? I don't know what she would do that. Alright, let's stop this nonsense. You started it. I don't know what you're getting at. Called Martin the prodigal son, confronted Martin about his lost scar, asked who Jobsforber is, and caught him knowing about Job's tavern fight. Said Brigitta admitted he's not Martin. First it was Otto, today it's me. Who's going to discover your secret next? You can't run from your past forever. Alright, enough. I'm not Martin. Are you happy? My name is Jobsforber. I'm from Muldorf, just like the Ox family you met at the Landhaus. What happened to the real Martin Bauer? He died on the road, killed by bank guards. I met him in Kaufbeuren just as plague was tearing through the town. He had been stealing from the homes of the dead, praying to Saint Rook that he wouldn't be next. Saint Rook, I'm guessing patron saint of diseased. According to the Golden Legend, this 14th century saint was miraculously born with a red cross birthmark on his chest, a plague saint and patron of dogs, invalids, and the falsely accused. Ironic. I convinced him to leave. We took to the roads together. It only lasted a few months. It was long enough for him to tell me about his life here, about his family, even about you. Everywhere we went, people mistook us for brothers. After he died, I didn't see the harm. Jobst Farber was dead to the world. I could never go back to Muldorf. There's still a life left for Martin Bauer here, even if it wasn't mine to live. You seem to have fit into Martin's life easily. He left a hole in this family and never gave it a second thought. I never wanted to live on the run, Andreas. I wanted this life. I wanted a wife, a mother who loved me, children. Are you going to use Brigitta and Kat to shield you from the consequences of Otto's murder? What, do you think I killed Otto? He figured out your secret. That's how he got you to speak out in the Commons. That part's true, but why would I kill him? I did what he asked. Maybe you were afraid he'd keep asking. No, he wouldn't. We had a deal. Alright, enough. You know I'm not Martin. Fine. Tell who you have to tell, but I didn't kill Otto. I'll accept the consequences for what I've done, but I didn't do that. I'll consider what you've said. Good. There's nothing else. Right, until later, Martin. God bless you, Andreas. Okay, that was actually pretty fruitful. So, what is one of the last things I can do? What are the last things I can do? I think the two things I can do are go hunting or confessionals? Or confessionals, I think are the last two things.